Alright, Ant-Man 3. Man, everything I heard about this is so mediocre, so I am so fucking excited for this garbage. Is that Hope? Oh no, her name is Janet. No, I think Hope is the Wasp. Oh, it's Kang.
A lot has changed about my life, but everywhere I go, people ask me the same
I do love Paul
Can you
Rudd.
take a picture with my dog?
Ruben, you are the best.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
So let's make time for the stuff that really matters.
Hey, it's Jimmy
Like
Woo!
Friends. Friends you didn't even know you
Get the hell! Is that Ryan Vergara? Oh, I love Watcher!
Do I miss the action? Sometimes.
Look out for the little
Will
guy.
I be there when the Avengers need me? Why is Jill calling?
Lang! Right here. All right, come on, let's go.
I think it's still so messed up how they recasted her. Like, the poor actress, dude. She was probably thinking that she was going to be taking this role on since Endgame going forward.
And in that moment, all I could think was, how did the Hulk turn me into a baby? Will I be a baby forever?
Dad, are you listening to your own book?
But I was ready for anything.
No, that's,
Steve and
this
I
is the radio. Switch, it won't turn
I
up.
said turn it off!
What's that? Turn it up? All right.
A little after that, a raccoon from space showed up.
Your Nobel
God, that
Prize
must
is
be
in the
so
mail.
good.
Better be. Just saved $8.
Could save so much money doing that.
All right, you know what? Family meeting. We have a family meeting.
Isn't that what we're doing?
Honestly, I completely forgot about all these characters and what their relationships were to each other. It's been so long since I've seen Ant-Man.
Look, you want to help. I get it. I do, Cassie. I really do. But I don't want you wasting your life.
You're welcome for all not being dust.
And what do you do now? Sign books? Aren't you the guy who flew all the way to Germany just to fight Captain America at the airport?
Fight with Captain America. Wouldn't fight Captain America. Not insane.
At least we're trying to do something that matters.
This is where it all goes wrong. This is where they all get sucked
You never
in.
wanted to talk about it. You know how dangerous the quantum realm is. We all do, Mom. Nobody's going to the quantum realm.
Yeah, you say that now, but
Your daughter built a subatomic Hubble telescope in a basement.
You know, if I had something like this when you were gone, and I could have found you.
I'm blown away.
yeah, be proud of your daughter, Scott.
You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
You have to turn it off! Stop and tell us what's wrong!
She's seen some shit.
There's something I should have told you.
Here we go. So we're wasting no time. We're just getting right into it. We're gonna spend the whole movie in the quantum realm, huh? Yeah, this is the fun stuff that I would like to see. Better get your Ant-Man suit on. There you go. Oh, yep. Nice. Bro, how did you not crush your daughter in that?
Where are we?
How do you build something that sends a signal down to the quantum realm and then ask after you get sucked into the machine, where are we? Dude, that's just bad writing. Are those, like, Kang's, like, sentries? Is he, like, ruling over the quantum realm with, like, an iron fist? Or they have to be careful not to get seen?
In the meantime, look around. It's beautiful. All right, we're outside. It's like we're camping. We love camping.
We've never been camping.
But we've always talked about it.
Dude, the jokes in this movie really just aren't that funny. They're really not that funny.
Get back!
Run.
Is that the mama?
There's quantum people in the quantum realm.
Yeah. I didn't know that either. Jesse!
Drink the ooze!
What?
I'll handle this.
God, that green screen really does not look good. Dude, I feel like so much of this is ripped off of Star Wars. Like, I've seen something like this before, where it's like these people from, like, these are like the sand people that, like, when a group of our, like, protagonists travel through the desert, the sand people always look like this. They always have, like, these, like, wraps around their head to keep the sand out of their eyes.
They got us a ride.
Where exactly are we going on this?
We're not too far from an old friend of mine. If
Oh, it's
anyone's
Kang.
heard where Scott and Cassie are, it'll be him.
There's your ooze, buddy. Drink up. Okay, so it translates for all of them?
Why can I understand you?
Oh,
Yep.
great, that's the ooze. Hey, everybody, it worked.
How many holes do you have? I'm sorry, is that a personal question? I don't have any holes.
His name is Scott Lang. He has 7 holes.
Yeah, that's right. How do you?
What
how
are
did you know
these
that?
jokes, dude? This is horrible.
You can read minds?
Yeah, and I really...
Where have I seen him
wish I
before?
could. Everyone...
Do things come out of your holes like milk, juice?
Veb, stop asking about his holes. Some of us have holes. What are you doing here? Where are you from?
You come from above, like him. So he is hunting you.
Oh, Kang.
Who? The Conqueror.
Are those the guys from Aquaman? Those look like the guys from Aquaman.
Keep your head down.
Dude, this feels... This whole movie so far as the Quantum Realm goes, feels like such a ripoff of Star Wars. I mean, this is the cantina. This is literally the cantina.
I assume that you have a beverage that can get me drunk?
Absolutely, sir.
Oh god, this is gonna be cringy as hell, isn't it? Him being drunk.
How exactly do you know this guy? Old, freedom fighter friend of mine.
Sorry, you were a freedom fighter?
Or terrorist, but...
Yeah, this is 100% Kang is like an evil dictator ruling the Quantum Realm, and like Janet's probably part of like the rebels. Is that Krylar?
Never said anything about you.
Well, I don't think I would have told my kid either. Wild stuff.
How
Do
wild.
they have a thing? I can't remember if Hank and Janet are married or not. I really have no memory of like what these characters are.
The Conqueror burned our homes, our stories. We gathered who we could to fight. It's never enough.
You're an Avenger.
They need help.
No, what I need to do is get you home.
You just don't care.
No, I do care. But this is not our fight.
Just
Which
'cause
means
it's
you
not
don't
happening
care.
to you doesn't mean it's not happening.
You left all of us with him.
Janet, what is he talking about?
Did she abandon these people in their fight against Kang?
Those other friends of yours. I heard about them, but he did too. And he sent the hunter.
What kind of hunter?
Oh, it's MODOK.
Not a man, not a machine.
It's MODOK, isn't
A
it?
mechanized organism designed only for killing. All of this could have been avoided, Janet. Just give him what he wants.
This movie's being very vague right now.
We fought against him.
You can't beat him, join him.
I think we're done here.
What are you doing? Get on the ship!
Henry!
Yeah, see, you should have gone on. Oh yeah, she can fly. I'm stupid, I forgot. She can fly.
Name was Linda. It didn't work out.
What went wrong?
She wasn't you, baby.
I mean, nobody's Michelle Pfeiffer, but
If you're looking for Janet, he's looking for you.
yeah, Kang already sent the hunter after them.
You led them straight to us. Come on, come on!
At least now we're finally getting some action.
Stay here.
Yeah, she has it. Where did she get her suit? If she had her suit the whole time, like, why didn't she wait this long to put it on?
You okay?
Yes.
Look, momentum, right? Jump, tap, right? One move.
Oh no. Oh no, I've seen screenshots of this. Oh no. No. This is gonna look so bad, ain't it?
Get to this.
This is gonna look so bad, ain't it? Oh no. Oh man, I can't wait to get a full face view of this. Oh yeah, the villain from the first movie, he didn't die, right? Didn't he just get sent to the quantum realm?
Our fates have always been forged together.
Oh no, I don't want to see this. Don't. Yep.
Ever since that day we met.
The yellow jacket.
Darren?
Surprise. I became the ultimate weapon.
That's what this is?
Yeah, seriously, that's
Darren.
my reaction too. Oh, I cannot believe they made MODOK like this, dude. That looks...
Who are you so afraid of?
Kang the Conqueror. Here he goes. Is this his base?
He said he was a traveler, a scientist who crashed.
Time traveler.
a course.
Right? He's a time traveler, right?
He had a ship. We tried everything to recharge his ship's energy core.
I can give that to you. Time.
Yeah, because he's a time traveler.
It took ages, but we did it. We brought it back to life. His ship was neurokinetic, connected to his thoughts. I saw his mind. I felt what he had done.
You saw Kang the Conqueror. Oh yeah.
Entire timelines gone.
Does he know that she read his thoughts?
He didn't crash here. He was exiled here. And because of me, he was getting out.
Yeah, you dummy. You're the one who brought it back.
What are you going to do?
He's going to wreak havoc on the multiverse.
Win.
Ooh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Where's that blue face?
I can't let you leave.
Why do you think you could stop me?
There it is. Looking good. Looking good. You just blew up your own ship!
Give it to me, Janet.
Ew! Why did that sound so weird? That was like a kid. Give it to me, Janet! Like his voice cracked.
I'm sorry, Hope. I blew up his core, cut him off from time, and trapped us both down here forever. He took his prison and made it his empire. I spent years fighting him, running from him, hiding from him. And then you saved me.
So that's what she was doing down here the whole time before Ant-Man 2. Before they saved her in Ant-Man 2. Here he is. See, you can't defeat him in this movie. Not a villain this strong. It's gonna take an Avengers movie.
You're an Avenger. Have I killed you before?
What?
They all blur together after a while.
Yeah, this guy's destroyed Avengers.
Janet stole something from me. My ticket out of here.
Oh, he wants Scott to steal the core.
And you're the only one who can steal it back.
Oh, and he doesn't know. So is this a different variant from the one we saw in Loki? Oh, they're literally in the core.
It's in that. It is that. And we have to get to the center.
You'll have to shrink down and pass through the eye of the storm. Once you're inside, find the core and size it back down. The longer you're in there, the more your mind will come undone.
This is all my fault.
Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is your fault.
No.
Yes, no, it kind of is. You're the one who sent the signal. So are they going to stop him in time before he gives the core back to Kang? What is this going to look like?
What do I do? What's the plan?
Find it.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh. Shrink it down then.
Whoa. What the hell? What the hell? Why am I looking at another me?
You're looking at the possibility of another you. It's a probability storm. Every choice you could make existing all at once.
Whoa, guys, hey, relax. Take it easy, breathe. Who are you? Why are you dressed like that? Because I work at Baskin
Oh
Robbins.
yeah, this is a pretty good
My
joke.
uniform. Enough! Let's do this!
Just get the core. What the heck are you doing?
If you can hear me, come back.
We all want the same thing. Work together! And I'm coming, Cassie. Come on!
Okay, that's the one thing that they can agree on. That's the one thing they can agree on is their love for his daughter. If these are other possibilities, though, I don't know. I feel like somehow this might not work. Somehow this would be logically, like, flawed, but whatever.
No.
What happened? Why would all the other possibilities, like, just disappear, though? I don't know, whatever, who cares? See, now do you return it to Kang or not? Where is Kang, even?
Well. If it isn't my old mentor.
Oh yeah, they used to work together. Forgot.
I am the ultimate weapon!
Nope. Yeah, those guys don't stand a chance against Kang. If he could do that, why would she bother even telling Scott not to give it to him if he could just, like, force pull it, like, out of his hands? Oh, he paused time on her? Those ants are gonna be just fine. They're gonna love Hank because he has an affinity for ants.
By variants throughout the multiverse. Playing with time like children.
So is one of his variants the He Who Remains from Loki? They're gonna like him because he's Ant-Man. Yeah, look, see, I told you. I knew it.
Are these your ants? In the ant farm?
Yes, Scott, they're my
his
ants.
ants.
How did you find them down here?
I thought it was like the ant creatures we saw at the beginning. I was like, oh, okay, well, they're supposed to be enemies, but they're gonna love him because he has, like, a thing for ants.
They pass through some sort of time dilation. They live thousands of years in a single day, expanding their knowledge, their science. I mean, I know socialism is a charged word, but we can learn a lot from these.
Dad, I'm rescuing you.
How?
Oh, so you're gonna be able to do the jump tap thing?
Jump a tap.
Yep, there you go. That should not have worked, but whatever.
Do you have a plan? We need to get a message out to anyone who can still fight. Then free our people from the detention cells below and launch a counteroffensive from within.
Come to the tower! Fight back! I know you've been waiting. Now is the time to strike. He knows he can't take all of us.
I mean, he's still Kang the Conqueror. I mean, I feel like he probably could take all of you.
Find Lang's daughter. Kill her.
How does she know the... whatever, I don't care. What is Cassie's superhero name, by the way? We have Ant-Man, we have the Wasp. What is Cassie's name? It's something, I forgot what it was.
Dad's not here, Cassie.
But I guess that's not a big surprise.
Alright, how's she gonna beat MODOK? Oh, he just grew to super size? Alright.
Keep going. I've got them. Yeah! Come on!
How is she blowing up these spaceships?
I can't hold on!
And here come the reinforcements. All the people that decide to join the fight.
This is our home! Let's take it back!
Oh god! He's indestructible.
I have holes.
Is he indestructible?
I have holes! Yeah!
Dude, it's such a bad joke. It's so bad, dude. Oh god, dude, it's so bad. Okay, now he's gonna die, right? Surely he's gonna die now.
Come on, let's go!
Darren, stop! I'm trying to be whatever this is.
I don't know what to be. Tell me what to be.
I don't know, just don't be a dick.
It's too late. Look at me. I'm such a dick.
It's never too late to stop being a dick.
Stop. Please, I'm begging you. The writing is making me cringe so hard internally. Who fucking wrote these lines, dude? I want to turn this off now.
Dad! Dad!
Cassie!
Something's gonna happen right here.
I love you, Peanut.
I love you too.
What happened to that thing where they, like, when they go, like, huge, they, like, expend energy really quickly? What happened to that thing? What, like, that thing that happened in, like, Ant-Man 2? Oh, here we go. Final showdown between Kang the Conqueror. Between Kang the Conqueror and Ant-Man. Oh, they don't stand a chance. They're gonna get vaporized right here. What is happening? What is she doing? That's why you don't take time to do witty lines when you're kicking somebody's ass. He's just gonna explode right before he gets overwhelmed.
My name is Darren, and I am not a dick!
The fact that Kang the Conqueror is getting overwhelmed by ants makes him look so lame. So lame. Compared to somebody like Thanos. Like Thanos, like, it took all the Avengers, and even at one point they couldn't even beat Thanos in hand-to-hand combat, you know? And Kang just gets overwhelmed by some ants. It is so bad.
Are you okay?
Probably not. And at least I died. An Avenger.
You did.
Yeah, no, you're in.
What is this? What is this scene, dude? I don't even understand what this. I like. They're making. I don't know. The music. It's like he's like some really important character. He made some big heroic sacrifice. I have no idea how to even respond to that. I'm like so baffled right now at everything I just saw over the past like 2 minutes.
Let's go home.
I know Kang stops, he at least stops Scott right here, because I remember a one-on-one fight. Yep, here it is. Uh-oh. He was that close to getting out. Dang, Jonathan Majors is built, dude. Yo, you're taking on a boxer, my man.
And you're not getting out.
Ooh. Did you see that shot?
I want you to remember, you could have gone home.
Yeah, square up, Scott. Look at this. Ooh, ooh. Look at these combos.
I don't have to win. We both just have to lose.
Nope. Oh, there's the shot from the trailer. What is happening right now? Are they stuck in the multiverse now? Or the quantum realm, I mean? Yep. Okay, she could have delivered that a little bit better. If I'm being honest, I never felt anything between these two. I never felt the chemistry. So they're going to live with the rebels now in this realm until they can get rescued, I guess. I guess that makes for an interesting ending. Oh, okay, never mind.
Let's go home.
I was wrong. Yeah, you are the other boy.
That's me. Just a coffee, please.
$12.
12.
Came out of cake making retirement for you.
Oh, that's cute.
Wow. He also said something bad was coming. And that everyone would die if he didn't get out. Is everyone gonna die because of me?
Nah.
It's probably fine.
Yeah.
Probably fine.
And here
Kang's
comes Kang.
gone. You did it.
Maybe another variant of him from behind him.
Oh. Oh.
What? What? That was the ending? That felt so unexpected. He just takes the cake, and then cuts the credits? That's such a weird place to put the ending. Alright, well, whatever, I guess. Alright, here we go. Post-credit scene. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's right.
The exiled one.
I think I've seen this.
Dead.
All his variants.
How many did you call?
All of them.
Of us.
That's what the Avengers, the Kang Dynasty is going to be. The Avengers are going to fight every single variant of Kang, huh? To be honest, after seeing how, lame and how, weak he kind of is in this movie, I can't imagine he's going to be too much of a threat. He just doesn't feel like a threat, you know? Thanos felt, intimidating, you know? Like, he was going to be hard to beat. This guy just got his ass kicked by Ant-Man. And, that's it. And then that's the big bad villain of this phase. He just got beat by Ant-Man. It doesn't make him feel like a threat. At least not as big of a threat as Thanos. Let's see if there's another before we go. Credits. Here we go. Let's see what we got.
Time is everything. We can shape it.
Hey, it's Loki.
You made him sound like this
And it's Morbius. Or Mobius. Morbius. Whatever. Who the fuck cares? Okay, so I guess this ties into Loki. The next season of Loki. Nice, okay. Well, that was bad. So, I just got done watching Ant-Man 3, The Adventures of Quantumania, and it was not amazing. Honestly, after how great Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was, I kind of didn't want to be reminded of how mid the MCU had gotten since Endgame. I made a video at the end of Phase 4 kind of summing up how I felt about the whole phase in general, and basically I said that even though this past phase felt pretty underwhelming overall, I was still open to seeing where they would take things with this multiverse saga. So as the first movie in Phase 5 and as the movie that introduced the Thanos of this saga in Kang the Conqueror, I was actually looking forward to Ant-Man 3 because I wanted to see them really start to move forward with this multiverse storyline using a multiverse traveling mastermind. And And after seeing it, I gotta say, I am not impressed. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. Let's start with one of the first things that's introduced in this movie, and that's Cassie Lang. Now, I don't really feel comfortable calling Catherine Newton a bad actress or anything because I haven't really seen her in too many things other than that one movie. Don't judge me, alright? I had a lot of time on my hands that weekend. So because I haven't seen too much of her work, I don't really feel like I can properly critique her acting prowess. However, her chemistry with Paul Rudd in this movie is just not working for me. They seem like they like each other enough, but I'm just not getting those daddy-daughter vibes from these two. And especially after having recently seen a really good portrayal of a daddy-daughter relationship, this relationship just didn't match up. I don't know, I think it takes a special kind of chemistry to make that type of relationship really come to life, and I just don't feel like Rudd and Newton had it. Kind of makes you wonder how the other actress would have done if Marvel didn't let her go in the crummiest way possible. But anyways, that's not the only character I had a problem with. Looking back on it, I feel like Hank Pym really isn't necessary in this movie. I kept thinking about what he adds to this movie, and it definitely isn't as much as the rest of the core four in this movie. Scott is Ant-Man, so obviously. Cassie is supposed to act as Scott's main motivator in this movie, from helping him return to his superheroing ways to being the reason why Scott does Kang a favor and later comes into conflict with him. Hope? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think Hope had a lot to do in this movie either. Maybe Hank and Hope can be out of this movie with little effect on the overall plot. I'd say that the most important thing Hank does is summon his ant army at the end, and Hope saves Scott in the probability storm and in the final battle against Kang, but truthfully, those could just as easily be things that Scott and Janet could do on their own, with Scott summoning an army of ants given that he'd seen them enter the multiverse with him earlier, and the fact that ants like Scott, and Janet could just as easily take Hope's place in both the probability storm since she was on the same ship that Hope was on when she went to get Scott, and in the final battle against Kang, which I actually think would have been much better given the history between Kang and Janet and the fact that it could have ended with Janet foiling Kang's plans yet again. But speaking of Kang, despite both Hank and Hope feeling kind of pointless in this movie, one character that was far beyond pointless and was easily the best character in this movie was Kang the motherfucking Conqueror. Now, listen, I know it sounds like I'm really hyping this guy up, but out of everything that was so mediocre in this movie, he was easily the best thing, alright? I just need something here, something to latch onto. Just give me this one. Actually, I kind of already have something from this movie that I latched onto, but I'll get into that later. For now, let's talk about the guy who's supposedly the next Thanos of the MCU, because truthfully, I said this before when it came to my overall thoughts on the movie, and I'll say it again when it comes to Kang, but I am not impressed. I was honestly fine with him for a majority of this movie. He has an interesting backstory when Janet peeks into his memories and sees him fucking up other timelines and other worlds and basically committing mass multi-dimensional genocide. It's great, and Thanos being a fellow genocide sympathizer, I think he had a pretty good successor to the big baddie of the MCU in Kang the Conqueror. However, at the very end, Kang gets into a big fight with Ant-Man, and the problem with this is that he's actually defeated by him. And I hate that. Not only is it a really lame way he's defeated by just getting sucked into a part of his ship. I mean, Thanos had a big drawn-out dramatic death scene with him slowly fading away to dust like he had done to so many others, while Iron Man delivers his final words. That is how you kill off a big villain, by the way. But in this, Kang just gets sucked into the core, and that's it. But beyond that, it also makes Kang look so fucking weak in this movie. The fact that every Avenger threw themselves at Thanos to try and stop him from reaching the final Infinity Stone, only to get batted away like pesky flies until there was only the leader left, who just got cold-cocked by Thanos, makes Thanos look really unstoppable and intimidating. But compare that to Kang, a guy who literally got beaten by only 2 Avengers teaming up and pushing him into a portal. That's the big baddie of the MCU this season, folks. I don't know, I just thought Kang could have looked way stronger than that. Like when Kang slammed MODOK into the wall with just a flick of his finger. And I gotta talk about this now that we're on the topic of MODOK, because now, look, it's obvious that this shit looks horrible, and while we're on that subject, a lot of this shit in this movie actually looks pretty horrible. But besides that, look, I know that Marvel is working their visual effects artists down to the fucking bone with how they're pumping out content month after month, but there's a limit. And when I can see, in the most obvious sense of the word, how fucking shitty that green screen is, I start to have a problem. There were some moments where you could really tell that they were trying to go for the really cool looking foreign world akin to something like Aquaman, but it just didn't have the same effect. But besides how shitty this movie looked, MODOK was somebody who I was interested in seeing in this movie. And I don't know if it's just the character, but the fact that we now have two portrayals of the character across two different forms of media and they're both shit is pushing it with my interest in this character. Then again, that could just be that the Avengers game was shit in general, but this movie did the character so dirty by making him fucking Darren from the first Ant-Man movie. Yellow Jacket was honestly so fucking goofy and unintimidating. I mean, this man was literally turning people into boogers. He got electrocuted by a fly zapper and run over by a toy train. And then he just gets folded into himself and sent to the quantum realm where he gets put back together and turned into MODOK, where he really doesn't get any cooler, because if anything, when compared to the first one, he looks goofier. Because now this guy is just some other villain's bitch boy, and he screams about penises while attacking people. And as somebody who wanted to see a menacing, better version of MODOK than what we saw in that shitty Avengers game, I was left pretty disappointed. The humor is also pretty awful in this movie. I mean, you could actively see me getting annoyed or cringing hard at some of these jokes. This movie has like textbook Marvel humor, which basically means the writing is atrocious. Make a couple of jokes about genitalia or the open orifices on human bodies, leave an awkward amount of silence or a conversation elaborating on the joke afterwards for the joke to sink in and get funnier, and pray to God that your audience is a bunch of 12-year-old boys that will actually laugh at poop and anus jokes. I'm done. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Anybody who watches my videos knows how much I hate it. I think this movie does have the best plot out of all the Ant-Man movies though, which isn't saying a lot because the first movie basically revolved around stealing a super suit, and the second one was finding a place to fire up the quantum portal to bring Janet back. This one is only made more interesting by the introduction of Kang, and if it wasn't for him and the end of this movie surrounding him and all his variants forming a Kang dynasty to battle the Avengers, this Ant-Man movie would have very little redeeming qualities to it. I am not joking when I say that the only real saving grace to this movie is one character, and given how they presented that character in this movie, I am honestly not that excited about how he's presented in future movies. So I'm going to wrap things up and give Ant-Man vs. the Wasp WrestleMania a 4.5 out of 10. Oh yeah, and Ryan Bergara was the best part of this movie.